Well, so like I don't even have a Twitter. I'm on Threads, but I don't read the comments. I don't read the comments on the YouTube video. But I have been listening to this one song. It goes, "Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, you got to keep on moving."
No. Chris, please roll the intro. Did we play just the Riverside tab?
No, that's just what you saw.
Okay.
You saw the full intro.
Okay, good. Well, hi everybody, welcome. That was the wettest fart of an intro we've ever done. I'm so sorry. It was funny in the moment, and then it really was not.
Yeah.
I showed Nora the video.
It was funny.
It's so funny. So, a little bit of context, if you guys aren't... Hi, I'm Charles.
I'm Nora.
Chris, hello, welcome. How are you doing?
Everybody, we're back.
We're back. We are back after an incident with Doug.
Yeah, many incidents with
A
Doug.
number of incidents.
It's cursed.
Multiple Doug incidents.
It's Doug is cursed. We're going to talk about the Doug curse here in a little bit.
Yeah.
However, going back to the intro, this really terrible wet fart of an intro. There's this guy named Patrick Bet David, PBD, and he does this like business Republican-y podcast, and it's recently one of his co-hosts, Peter Sosnak, I can't remember his last name. Anyways, went on Piers Morgan and bombed. He had a debate with somebody else, and it was so terrible. And very recently, on the Patrick Bet David's podcast, Patrick Bet David called him out live on the show and started yelling at this dude for how bad he did.
Yeah.
And now I feel like you guys need to do that to me on this show for how terrible that intro was. Yeah.
We could chew you out, but we could just roll tape. I think you did it to yourself.
I did do this. I did do this to myself. But yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday night.
We missed you last week.
I was in, as you probably saw, I was in the ER. Not Wednesday.
I was at a comedy show on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I got this cool shirt. It says, "Do life, not drugs."
Yeah. And Chris, what were you doing Wednesday night?
Sulking.
Yeah.
Being all sad?
Over the sadness of my Doug.
Yeah. And then Mandy.
Okay, do we want to start talking about the curse first, or do we want to... Chris, real quick, can you cut to the other camera?
We do have a sourdough.
We do have a beautiful sourdough here for you folks. We will be getting into the sourdough. However, I do want to just preface real quick. You can cut back to the screen. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful this Doug is.
It's quite flat.
It's just a big cookie, which honestly, I don't think it's going to be too bad.
It's pepperoni and cheese.
Pepperoni and mozzarella.
Ooh.
I have some thoughts to why it did so poorly, and we'll talk about that. But do we want to go around, do a round table of like all of our Doug incidents?
Yeah. So I tried twice. I tried last week and this week. Last week, my dough was too dry. And it didn't do the stretch and folds right. Like, it didn't do the stretch and folds right. Like, it wouldn't stretch. And so something was wrong there. Yeah, it wouldn't stretch. Like, it was too yeast doughy.
I had similar problems with getting mine to stretch, which is the first time I've ever said that. Like,
the 350 milliliters of water was not quite enough, was what I determined, at least from my experience.
Okay.
And Doug just wouldn't stretch. I got a couple holes when I did do the bake, but then I fed Doug more because I was like researching, figuring out where I went wrong. So I fed Doug more. I fed him like 3 days in a row, twice a day, which was great. He was doing his good bubbly thing.
Right.
And then I got my dough started on Monday. And then I get it into the oven yesterday, and as I'm getting it from my Banneton into my Dutch oven, it fell out and it like got stuck on the side of the Banneton, and so it like all of the air fell out of it, and so I got it into the Dutch oven, but it was like it wasn't right, and it ended up flatter than this sourdough. So
it was like a pancake,
like
Nora.
So flat, like the flattest flatbread that you've ever seen.
It was none.
Really disappointing.
It was like none.
But I did see some good layers in there. Like, I could see that the stretch and folds did something, but the air was all gone from my sourdough.
Like, okay.
The air was gone.
Yeah, I don't think the air was there in the first place.
No, it was. I swear to God it was. I did so many good stretch and folds on the second one. Like, my arm was sore. And, like, my arm was quite sore from doing all of that, and it was like a big old stretch and fold, and I did really good on my stretch and fold. It fell.
I think you did more stretch and just like you just pulled it out and just kept pulling it like like the flags. Yeah, like a clown. Scarf. Yeah, you're just so yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss.
So yeah, I'm gonna try again, but I think I was telling Charles right before we started, I think I have to take a 3-week hiatus because I'm in the middle of moving to a new house, and so I just don't have the capacity to have 3 days dedicated to sourdough.
What's your new address?
I'm going to say it right now. It's actually...
Our address is loudspeaker.org, and if you go there now, well, maybe wait until after you're done watching the show, but you can check out some really cool stuff, which we'll talk about later.
Something fell from the sky.
Something fell from the ceiling. I think it was
in the sky.
No, I think it was an HDMI cable.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Something fell from the sky. Anyway, Chris, how was your experience with Doug?
Not great, Bob. Not great. First, I'll save the I won't bury the lead. It was inedible. I think it technically qualified as bread, but it might as well have been cardboard. It kind of looked like bread.
It did.
But I think based on the instructions that Charles provided to us, I think I somehow managed to do all of them wrong in some way. I didn't put in enough salt because I added some and with the idea of adding more later and forgot about it.
Yep.
I didn't put it in the fridge after the last stretch and fold, so it sat out for like 8 hours and then it got put back in the fridge.
I mean, that's
probably fine.
Yeah, that's about right.
I don't know. Basically it was terrible, and it got to the point where Lynn wouldn't even try it.
I did eat some bites of my first loaf, and it was not bad. The salt level was right. The sour level was right. It wasn't bad. I think it just wasn't hydrated enough.
Yeah.
I think my dough was just it was far too dry. And when the dough the second time felt a lot better. We will see.
Did you use all-purpose, both of you, or did you use the bread flour?
All-purpose.
I used all-purpose, and I think mine was too wet because getting it to stretch was difficult. I ended up having to add more flour, which I'm sure did not do it any favors.
Interesting.
So when you're making a sourdough, what is the texture that you're going for? You need it to be slightly sticky when you're doing the stretch and fold, right?
Yes.
So you need it to be a sticky dough.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then when you put your water on your hand, and that's how you stretch it.
Right.
Mine was sticky like the goo in Flubber.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fucking sticky.
Yeah.
I was wearing gloves on both hands and trying to stretch it, and it was basically just consuming me like the blob.
I mean, that's actually, Chris, I think yours was probably like you want it to be like pretty sticky early on, and especially as you kind of
never
like
stopped, Charles.
I want to see both of you. I think I have video proof from you. I don't think I have it from Chris.
You do have video proof of my first one.
I have over an hour of unedited video of this debacle, and maybe we'll show some of it on next week's show.
I'll film my next one when I'm like trying again.
Okay.
I'm really bad at filming myself, and I like get self-conscious because I have 2 roommates upstairs who are quite judgmental of my existence. But once I'm in the new house, I will definitely be able to film things without judgment. And then Mandy.
Mandy's not here.
Mandy she made some pizza. The first round went really good. And then she tripped and fell on, what was it, like Monday or Tuesday before the show? On
some Doug, just like a banana peel.
Yeah, just whoop. There she goes. And she broke her ankle.
Yeah, we've actually got a video from Mandy, so we'll check that out.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in the studio tonight or for the foreseeable future until my Doug has reached Doug Perfectionist and can out-Doug all the other Dougs. That's the only reason I'm not there tonight. The only reason I'm not there tonight. Could be better Dugging. See you later. Bye.
I love her and I miss her. We love you, Mandy. I hope you're watching. We miss you.
We miss you, Mandy. Get better soon.
I say this.
Get better soon.
I say this in the most like affectionate, loving way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
You're going down. Literally.
Okay. This Doug, I'm gonna make just a classic loaf this next one because I am frustrated. I've been trying to do this because I did it really well the first time, and then just for some reason it's just not working now. So I'm just gonna make just a good regular loaf this week, and just one that I could just eat by myself.
There you go.
Enjoy it. Just a Charles loaf.
I just want to be successful with my sourdough.
Why don't you, I'm serious, why don't you come over?
I might.
Like this, do you want to like come over like sometime this weekend and make a Doug?
We need to plan it. I'm very busy right now.
So,
maybe in May.
Too busy for you.
Maybe in May. But maybe we do maybe we all practice for the Doug off, for the next official Doug off.
Okay,
so
this is what mine ended up looking like. It looks so incredibly sad.
You know, that was too wet.
It looks like a runza.
It does, but I think that one's far less edible than a runza.
It was
Runzas
bad, y'all. It was bad.
Okay. My reason for being in the hospital had nothing to do with Doug necessarily.
It's because you didn't have enough Doug. That's what happened.
Right.
I maintain that Doug is cursed because prior to us starting this whole Doug fiasco, Mandy had both legs, Charles wasn't in the hospital, and now look at us.
True.
Right.
What's going to happen next?
And we missed the show.
Chris,
Yeah,
it's either
we
you or
did.
me.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna die?
Yeah. On our next Doug off.
I'm dealing with another side of death, so that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Never mind.
wah, wah.
Let's just not look at Chris.
I would like to before we try this, the other thing that I wanted to bring up before we go into our actual sourdough is you went to the hospital. I did cupping today. And
Okay.
I have not seen my bruising yet, and I bruise really easily.
Oh my god.
All
No,
right.
wait. Okay.
So you guys know what cupping is?
What is cupping?
It's where they take a suction cup and like pull your muscle away from pull your skin and muscle away and like stretch out the fascia, right? And it's supposed to help your muscles relax and ease tension.
Yeah.
They do this little suction thing where they go and then they just stick it
How
there.
does that go?
You don't get that again.
Oh, okay.
That was a one-time sound effect. You could cut it. It's recorded. And so then they just stick it on there and then they leave it on there for about 10 minutes. It draws a lot of blood into that area, right? Like,
Just a little bit.
Like it makes you a little bit like some people bruise.
Hold on. Before you show. Nora said
I
she
bruise
bruises
easily.
easy. And
I bruised when I got this tattoo here on the inside of my arm.
Mm-hmm.
You can drag a pencil eraser down my arm and I will bruise.
I don't want to spoil it. It's delightful. So Nora, go ahead.
Hold
turn
on, mute
around.
me.
Holy shit.
Nora's covered in pepperoni.
Do you see how dark that is, Nora?
They're so purple.
It's like
They're so purple.
you look
Wow.
like Mitch McConnell's hand. You know when he was like dying of
He didn't die yet.
No.
It's too bad.
You look like a jaundiced ladybug.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Here. Might be able to see it though.
Oh,
Jesus.
my god.
Wow.
It's so purple.
So
Did you like
yeah.
okay.
That's so purple.
I took a picture. I don't think this camera does it
Let me
justice.
see.
I don't think this camera does it justice. Because like it is like folks, it is like dark purple. It's like this wall.
Yeah, like it's very purple. Like that's no joke. That is no joke.
Nora, it is
that is gnarly.
insane.
I've never done cupping before, so yeah, I bruise really easily.
I was gonna make the joke like, oh, it was just a curling iron. It's a fucking Mickey or some shit. Oh yeah, this is my new partner. Just is one of those like sucker fish that like cleans.
Lamprey.
Delightful. So yeah, I was in the hospital. This is like the second time I've tried to tell this story on the show so far, and you've interrupted both of the times.
Well, the first one, to be fair, you interrupted yourself with the cupping thing.
No, the first time was when Nora mentioned comedy.
It's true.
I was like, I was in the hospital, and Nora's like, and I got this shirt.
It's true. So you were in the hospital. You interrupted yourself.
I was in the hospital. So I started a new medication a couple weeks back for a new thing that I've been dealing with. And there is a side effect to this medication that is a rare but very serious rash called SJS.
Stevens-Johnson syndrome.
And if you're not familiar with it,
It's bad.
it is a rash that covers your entire body, and it literally it blisters, and your skin is pretty much literally burning itself off your body. Mm-hmm. So this is my hand.
So it was SJS?
Yeah.
One of my, some of the other side effects from SJS can be losing your eyesight.
Oh yeah. So like you can kind of, Chris, do you have the elbow one? You can kind of see it there.
Ow.
Yeah. So that's kind of like what.
And it's like a burning rash.
Yeah. So luckily I caught it early enough that it wasn't like too terrible, but I've got this like, it's kind of hard to see now, but it's basically just scar tissue on my elbow now.
I do have scars.
So it was really kind of interesting too, because they did like an IV and stuff like that, and like you still can see like where the bandage was for the IV on my arm, because the rash, like any kind of like stickers or anything like that, was like super rashy. And then my whole, like all of my tattoos were like super raised because it's all like scar tissue. So like most of like the scars that I have on my hand were like super, super dark, the darkest parts. Yeah, it was horrendous.
It's a scary one, and it happens when you start new medications. So just if you ever start a new medication and your skin starts burning, go to the emergency department. Immediately. Otherwise, like if it gets any worse, like you could lose your eyes. There's people who wear scleral lenses on TikTok and talk about how they wear scleral lenses because of Stevens-Johnson syndrome. My friend had it in December, and because she's a woman, the ER doctor didn't even think that it was Stevens-Johnson syndrome, but she had blisters down her throat, so she couldn't eat for a while.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
it's a serious one. I'm really glad that you're doing better,
Me too.
because that's scary.
We're not doctors, but trust us.
Yeah.
Trust your doc.
Stevens-Johnson syndrome, it's
It's
scary.
good advice, is what I'm saying.
We're not medical advice. We're just giving you anecdotal advice, but like
We're giving you medical
go to the doctor. Go to the doctor.
hints. Medical
Yeah,
hints. Medical hints.
We're going. No, it's like it's
think
friendship.
that- yeah.
Friendship hints.
Yeah.
It's not advice. You know.
I got fucking hair in my mouth. Okay, there
Oh,
we go.
lovely.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to make that as gross as humanly possible.
That's good. Yeah. And your kidneys are working too. All your organs are working.
Yeah, I got blood work, and my blood is working.
That's good.
They're like, yeah, your things are looking okay.
Sure hope it does.
And then I started another medication that I have to get like very regular blood work, because that medication could really fuck with my kidneys.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey doc, real quick, is there another medication that doesn't have this? Because my luck is ass right now. Can we start? I know we just started this one. Can we start a third one that doesn't have the potential of me dying by combusting?
Right.
Right? Is there anything like that? And so I'm on now, starting today, I'm on a third medication.
And I'm not on medication that I have to avoid grapefruit anymore. I stopped taking the grapefruit medication, so now I can eat grapefruit again.
Cool.
That's all.
But yeah, that's why I was in the hospital. Sorry everybody for not being here last
No,
week.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm okay. I'm glad I'm okay too. But I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm also-
with eating grapefruit now.
I'm also not really sorry I wasn't here last week, because I really enjoyed the comedy show.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do we got on
Were
here?
we gonna try this?
I think we're gonna wait a little bit longer. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit more, right, Chris? We want to do it a little bit later.
What are we doing a little bit later?
Do we want to do the bread now, or do we want to do it later?
Let's do it now.
Okay, cool. So we can cut to that beautiful shot. Hi, everybody. My name is Charles Kelly, and today on the fake British Bake Off,
Sourdough.
here we got our sourdough and a knife. This is apparently Japanese steel, but I doubt it. I got it on Amazon. So, oh yeah, we're gonna cut through it. Oh God. Oh no.
Ooh, it's soft in the middle.
Ooh.
I don't think you have a soggy bottom, though.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, we can cut to it, and you can show
Okay.
this beautiful shot. It's a
A
little
little flat,
it's
but
a little wet on this in the center.
yeah.
I'm thinking it's because of the pepperoni. So I did a pepperoni
Could be the mozzarella, too.
and mozzarella. And
Whole milk mozzarella?
yeah. So
None of that
I did this.
skim shit.
Oh, my hands are so covered in fucking grease. I did this a few weeks back, and I did the same freaking bread, same pepperoni, same bread, and it turned out amazing. And I made 2 loaves, and it came out fucking perfect. And just since then, I have not been able to reach that high, and this is very disappointing. However,
This is how sourdough makes me feel, where it's like Like it's so close, but so far away.
We're gonna try this.
The whole experience, like to put a button on it while Charles is cutting, really made me feel like less of a person. Only because someone whose name I won't mention went to great lengths to explain that any idiot can make sourdough and have it turn out well. Meet the idiot. Didn't turn out well. Once again, we have proven that Charles is a liar.
It's very wet.
Chris, do you want to try this?
Sure.
You want to jump in here and grab? I'll cut you a slice.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I am surprised with with how bad this one turned out.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Maybe I can get like a corner piece that's a little bit better. It's so wet, y'all.
It's like, see that?
I'm gonna give Chris like a good piece.
Thank you,
Chris. Here's a corner piece for you. It's so wet. It's very dense. However, at least mine has layers and doesn't look like a fucking pancake.
Mine had layers. Thank you very much.
The flavor is good. It's the fucking grease from like the pepperoni and the cheese that fucked this.
Layer.
Show?
This is how thin it was.
It's like literally like a pancake.
There are layers in there. There aren't layers. All of the air fell out though. That's what happened. All of the air is gone. This is how it came out of the Dutch oven. It came out in pieces. It got stuck on the bottom.
Do you live in like a skyscraper? Did it fall out of a skyscraper and just splat on the ground?
No,
and that's how it got so flat?
It was the last it literally got like caught on the edge of my banneton, and then like all of the air fell out. It was like a perfectly round, beautiful little bowl. And then I bought my bowl for the banneton was too big. My Dutch oven.
This isn't bad.
Your mic is off.
Take two. Charles, this isn't bad.
Yeah,
that's
right.
You got the edge.
It's pretty wet still, and
I like them wet.
So I think like what I would recommend for hi everybody, my name is Charles Kelly, professional baker. What I would recommend is if you're doing like anything greasy, like a pepperoni or like a cheese, put it in like after you do once it's done proofing on like you do your stretch and folds and stuff like that. It's like the last thing before cold proofing. You want to put the stuff in because you want it to grow as much as possible, and that grease really fucks with the rising.
Weighs it down.
So, and also maybe like somebody said online, wash off your pepperoni, like put it in the sink.
No.
Like I'm like, what are we doing?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. So, but next week I'm gonna bring one in that's just a sourdough, and it's gonna be so perfect.
I'm gonna start feeding Doug tonight.
This is slowly turning into a cooking show.
I put him in the fridge, so I need to get him woken up. But I'll feed him again tonight, and I'll try again.
Fuck.
I just want to be successful.
I'm mad at myself. I was gonna bring something else in for us to try.
Oh yeah, you were.
Okay, we're not gonna try it this episode, but I did find. So as kind of like a preface, the Easter candy, best candy of the year.
Wow. That's a statement.
That is a bold statement.
Jelly beans, I think, are like some of the best candy.
Bunny
period.
poops?
Well,
Easter
no.
bunny poops?
Yeah, but not the chocolate ones.
No. I mean, the Cadbury eggs are kind of good, but...
Too sweet for me. However...
Jelly beans aren't too sweet?
There's something about the Cadbury eggs. We recently did like a test between like the British one and the American one. The British one is better. However, they still taste like really like chemically sweet. And I just can't, it's just too much.
Fair.
But like, and I don't like a lot of like milk chocolates, especially like Hershey's. It's bad. I just, my body reacts in such a like a negative way towards it.
I agree. I don't eat Hershey's milk chocolate anymore.
Yeah. So, but
I agree though. There's like a level of like chemical processing that is like felt on the Cadbury eggs.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So every year I try to find like a really like the best Easter candy.
Sure.
And there's a lot of like innovation in the jelly bean space. There really is. So usually there's like one weird new jelly bean, right? A few years back, it was the Nerds jelly beans, which have these like cool, like the Nerds crunchy like coating over them.
Yeah, those were good.
Those were
Really good.
incredible. One of some of my favorites. You can't really find them now, which is weird. This year, really disappointing in the space. Like the big benefit to this hyper-capitalistic world that we live in, right, is that we have
candies.
innovation, especially in the candy space.
It's true.
And this year shows that capitalism is failing us.
Well, we're just getting more conservative, you know?
Right.
Our candies are just being conservative this year.
Yes.
And that's boring.
Yes. So the ones that they had, it was like the normal ones, the sweet tart ones, the sweet tart jelly beans.
Yep.
Great
Good
choice.
ones. Those are great.
The Starburst one, classic.
Good one.
They had Peeps ones this year. They taste like marshmallowy, kind of. It's kind of boring.
I love a Peep.
Here's the most boring one that I saw this year. Swedish fish jelly beans. It's one single flavor in an entire bag.
The thing about Swedish fish is their shape.
Right. And also, what's the flavor of a Swedish fish? Red?
Yeah.
Gross is what it is.
It's not, there's not a distinct
It's
Swedish
red.
fish flavor, right? It's the flavor of red. So they
Red
were
40.
not good. There was, the Sour Patch Kids ones were kind of interesting. They were a little too tart for me.
Okay.
Apparently this is a thing.
Oh, God.
Is that real though?
No,
I mean, look at the
it's not a
subtitle.
joke.
No,
Nope.
this isn't a joke.
Okay. I'm going to try to find those because honestly, the fried chicken one sounds pretty good.
I like that the first sentence in the first graph. If you've ever craved KFC items in candy form, no, I never have. No one has.
What about those soup drops? Have you heard of the soup drops?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I will do some research. There's a Progresso soup drops.
Okay,
What?
cool.
Is it just like a bouillon cube that you just put
We
in
will see.
Okay. So the one
Yeah, I want like chicken bouillon cube jelly beans.
You just suck on a bouillon cube.
I did find one
Suck on a bouillon cube.
I did find one really interesting candy this year.
Yeah.
Peeps. So Peeps marshmallows.
Yeah.
Mango. Chili lime.
Ooh.
Chili lime mango Peeps. I haven't tried them yet. They're sitting on my counter and I was going to bring them in.
Uh-huh.
And also a bunch of shit for you that somebody left at my place for
Wait,
you.
are these
Nice.
just Peeps or are they Peeps jelly beans?
No, they're Peeps. These are
Okay.
actual marshmallow Peeps. The Peeps jelly beans were a separate thing. That were fine. They're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When you guys, yes, chili lime mango Peeps. Look at them.
Look pretty good. Those look pretty good.
Well, they're Peeps. They're not gonna be
Yeah,
good.
they-
I
can't be
love
good.
Peeps.
I
I
They're
bought-
exclusively at Kroger, y'all.
I love Peeps.
okay. But like, if you at home found any, if you find any like interesting jelly beans, Easter candy, send it my way, please. I would say at me on social media. I don't have social media right now.
Call the phone number.
888-853-VIBE. Call that number and you can let me know personally what Easter candy that I should be trying.
The Soup Drops website is offline. Dang it.
I don't think it's real.
The McElroys tried them.
McElboys.
They tried them on air. They are real. They are for sure real.
Travis McElboy.
Exactly.
I did a pod.
And they tried the Soup Drops.
I made a podcast once.
What?
Whoa! But it was kind of like an anthology story podcast where every 2 episodes, like it would be like a whole different story. And and we would make a regular joke in the show that would always get cut out. That by the host, the main host, that we wanted to fight the McElroys in a fist fight, right? So we always made this joke, and it always got cut out. And then that host, Derek, he couldn't make it to one of the recordings. So for an arc, we led the story instead of Derek being involved in it. And the entire arc was about us fighting the McElroys. So it was like this kung fu arc where the villains were like this, like the McElroy, like, it was like Cobra Kai ass shit, sweep the legs, where we beat up the McElroys.
Love that.
It was delightful joke that was only funny to two people, myself and my other co-host, Gray.
There you go.
So, yes.
Should we move into Around the Net?
I think we should do that. We should move around the net. I am so disappointed in not having anything to bring to this bit.
Like, isn't that the joy of you taking a social media hiatus, that you get to enjoy what we bring to you for this segment?
I feel like that's what this is going to become. This hat is starting to slowly look like the sorting hat from Harry Potter. Like, you see the mouth
like
right here. Yeah, exactly. He's like, hello! Yeah. You see it? Let's get it.
There it is.
There he is. Hufflepuff! Turf!
Okay, so
Let's see how high I can get this hat.
that's a good idea.
Keep talking.
So since you're not on TikTok, I need to let you guys in on the newest TikTok star, and just let you know there's a bit of a jump scare here. So let's go ahead and just start with the first video.
My baby is Lita Vita Bota Butt. She is so old and so fragile. Anybody to make fun of her has to be insane. This is my baby that I will take care of until she dies. I love her. She is my everything. Her and Emerald Jade Greenball.
He's a poltergeist.
Lita Vita Bota Butt is my everything.
Lita Bita Bota Butt.
Fragile. But you know, every
Don't forget the Twitch.
And every human and every animal.
Twitches every so often.
They're born and then they get old and die. People is like this. They get old and fragile. Every human will be like this, old and fragile, if they live long enough. Just think about it. If you
News of
live
the century.
long enough, you'll be old and fragile just like her.
You got Lita Bita Bota Butt right here.
We are all the same.
That was such a good thing to end on. We are all the same.
I can't see myself right now because I don't have my glasses on. However, if I need you guys to promise me something. Mm-hmm. If I ever look like that dog, just old Yeller me.
And then, so she has Lita Bita Bota Butt, right?
Bless you.
She has another dog too. So let's play the second one.
Oh, God damn it, there's more?
Just another one, just one.
This is a new addition. This is Emerald Jade.
Oh, cute dog. Oh, no.
Her name is Emerald Jade Green.
Oh, God damn it.
God! Chris, pause it.
Emerald Jade Green. Say hi,
Did that dog, yes, did that dog get, like, just recently, like, rescued from a fire?
Like this dog, she's so decrepit. Like she's so old.
That is,
Damn it.
And the other one is Emerald Jade Greenball. That's her name. Greenball.
I think the Japanese have a name for this. They have their own kind of cryptid called the yokai.
It's a yokai.
Yeah, it's like it's a demon.
Lita Bita Bota Butt is actually yokai.
Yeah. Here's actually they have a yokai. This is what I'm saying. We have cryptids, right? And we have like the you know, the Fresno night crawlers, which is just pants.
Yeah.
Right? The Japanese, they have a woman yokai named Turbo Granny. I'm not kidding. Named Turbo Granny. What does Turbo Granny do? You walk into her little she's like underneath a bridge, basically. You walk under this bridge. She steals your dick.
No.
Does the Mothman do that? I don't think so.
The Mothman is just an owl, so.
The Mothman has so much ass.
Yeah. Got a lot of ass.
Yeah.
So, those were my two new TikTok stars.
Lena Bina Bottlebutt?
Lita Beta Buddha Butt.
Lita Beta Beta Butt.
And then the other one's Emerald Jade Greenball.
Oh, hold on.
Why? Why?
The woman, how old is she?
She's in her like mid-60s.
Old enough to know better, Charles.
Maybe.
Mid-60s? Lena Beta Bottlebutt. That is like an 80-year-old woman naming something.
Or it's a 3.5-year-old girl naming something. I could see a 3-year-old being like, "This is Lita Beta Butt. This is my little. This is Lita Beta Butt."
You're actually absolutely right. That woman was 3 when she named that dog, and the dog is now 70 years old. It's kind of like both.
Yeah, right. You both it.
And it's not 70 in dog years. It's 70 in human people years.
And honestly, Lita Beta Buddha Butt has lived this long. I'm sure she loves having people make fun of her.
How is that dog alive?
I don't know.
Did they like?
It's not, Charles. It's not
It's
alive.
animatronic.
No, it's the dog is still.
Her little twitches.
Do you remember? Do you guys remember?
And I'm doing the dog twitches. That's what I'm doing right now. The dog twitching its little arms.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm not gonna tell. I was gonna go back to the Trump robot at Disney. That was obviously a Hillary Clinton bot.
Yeah.
But they had to very quickly turn it into a Trump one. However, did you see the video of, because they have a new Olaf robot at Disney that walks by itself, and it's AI, so it'll talk to people by itself. Have you seen this, Chris?
No.
There is a video that came out, I think this week or last week, of it just, the AI failing. and he just falls back, his nose flies off in front of everybody. All the kids. So Olaf died in front of kids.
Wow.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yep.
Amazing. So don't show me that dog ever again.
What I want to know, Nora, is how much did your desire to say Lena Beta Boda Butt several times factor into your decision to choose this?
It's like
about half.
It's like 90%.
It was about half.
Chris, you know.
No, I also wanted you to see that terrifying small dog.
I'll never be the same.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! I'm becoming Stephen Hawking.
My kingdom for a zoom lens.
It's okay,
Charles.
you can make fun of him. He's in the Epstein files.
I mean, just because someone's in the Epstein files, that's no reason to condemn them for life, is it?
Chris is also in the Epstein files.
Sounds like something that somebody in the Epstein files would say. Anyway,
Chris, can you please, just for our friendship's sake, can you please? This is actually a joke. Please put that up, Chris. Chris, you're not putting it up. Oh no, we're not doctors. Oh God, Chris,
I'm not a doctor, but I swear I am not in the Epstein files.
Thank you.
that's good. Okay, so I think this next video, I don't want to have an introduction for it, so let's just play the video.
Hi, can you take a quick picture of me?
Oh, I love her so much. It's Lena Bit of Butt. Oh my God! Oh my God! I love her so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Incredible.
That's good stuff.
That's my type. You know, just an evil.
Like cute, but willing to go a little crazy when the need requires it.
Exactly.
Cute but crazy.
Yeah.
Well, folks, if you need a new game to play, why don't we try out a new board game?
Peace! Trump's Board of Peace, the game where you get to play the part of an unhinged authoritarian.
I invaded Greenland.
Venezuela's oil is all mine.
Oh, yeah? Well, I raided the Fulton County Election Office.
It's an existential crisis for democracy. Don't worry, this violence also comes for Caucasians.
I filmed ICE.
The goal is to eradicate chaos.
Detention center.
Redacted.
Measles. This is evil.
It's never been this bad before.
Play in your living room or that abandoned DEI office at Target. Just don't lose, or else.
Or else what?
You did vote for this.
Trump's Board of Peace. Remember to vote while you still can.
Yep. That's about right.
It'd be funnier if it wasn't so true, I guess.
It needs to be updated for the nuclear war they're in.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Is this the point where we play I Ran So Far Away?
Yeah, right? If I can't laugh, then I will cry. So.
I think that this person has the perfect response to the world climate.
Look, I do not think I get enough credit for how crazy I'm not, right? Because in the last 2 years, like I should get way more credit for not being as crazy as I could be or I was. Because it has been almost 2 years since I threatened someone with fire. And I feel like people forget that sometimes because I've done a lot of growth in the last 2 years. I'm a good person, not a nice person, but I've been trying real hard to be a nice person on top of that. But sometimes people forget that every day I take a little pill and it sends electrical signals to my brain that go, don't be crazy, don't be crazy, don't be crazy. And some days, that's the only thing that's keeping me from setting shit on fire. I'm just saying that we should be appreciative, right? But nothing's happened yet. I'm just saying that maybe you should keep the blowtorches away from me this week. But also, I should get a pat on the back for not being as crazy as I could be. I should get more credit for that, okay? So if you see me being crazy, say, good job. You didn't set shit on fire today. Thank you.
Okay. So first off,
I think we can all relate to that, yeah?
I think 100%, especially me right now.
I've been crazier.
Okay. All right. However, like it has been a fucking decade, right? It has been an absolutely fucking crazy decade. And it makes I just want to say that if you have mania, right? Or if you have, you lean into like what do they call it? The bad decisions. What is it called?
To your impulses.
Yeah.
Your impulse.
Yeah. So if you have taking medication for impulse control and the things that you do is set things on fire when you don't take those meds, I would just say, you know, if I was on that jury, I would say that you're innocent. You know? Like,
I understand.
I get it. Right? Like, you know what?
Sometimes
it is 2026. Sometimes, as long as it's very purposeful fires happening, I wouldn't put it past you because I get it. I'm not going to do it. Legally,
nope, I won't.
Legally, I have 2 alibis for any fires that are happening tonight.
Yep.
Definitely not me.
Yeah.
Right? However, you know what? I wouldn't say don't take your meds. Obviously, take your meds. But if you happen to forget and set a certain building or 2 on fire, just I won't name some buildings.
I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 in specific. Maybe 1.
Right.
But I didn't say that.
Maybe, you know what? Like, if it happened, just saying, If I were to see a Tesla dealership on fire,
I wouldn't say shit.
Yeah, and it happened here in town.
And somebody said shit.
Fucking narcs.
I didn't see anything.
Set shit on fire. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't see anything.
I'm saying right now, and this is not a joke.
It's a joke!
Keep it up. This is definitely not a joke. Set some shit on fire now, right now, and say, Charles Kelly. Wait, no. It's still a joke. I said set it on fire. Do it now. Please, do it for me. Send me the photos.
He just started taking meds, so the impulse control is controlled.
And if you do, call 888-853-VIBE anonymously.
No,
and let us know about the carnage that you're causing. We want to hear about it.
Don't do that. This is not a joke.
It is, though. The screen says it is a joke.
The tool that we use for voicemails shows us your number. So if you call and leave a message, and for some reason, like, the government looks into this with your fires that happened, please don't record any evidence that you did it. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Chris, yes, it does.
And if they subpoena us, we will have no choice but to comply.
Subpoenas! Sorry,
Exactly.
I am
There you go.
so out of it this week.
So my next one that I wanted, my next around the net that I wanted to go to, just moving right on. I don't have a transition for that. Oh, he is lying. It's true. But I just wanted to showcase some of the funny threads that I have seen on Threads recently, because it has just as robust of a scene as Twitter, but maybe a little bit more, I don't know. It's a little bit less porn. So we're going to just go ahead and just scroll through some of the videos that we had here, or the threads. And so it's Monet Exchange and Patagonia, and then Angina posts at the bottom. Drag queens are exhausting. Because it's just a political argument that these two are having, right? And then the next thing on my thread screen was drag queens are exhausting. Next, one of my dogs is now too lazy to get up for their goodbye treats in the morning, so I have to put it in her mouth. So I gently place it in her mouth and say, the body of Christ. Next, this is you. Me, I'm going to transition to bed, and this is what your partner would ask. What are your pronouns for that? Honk shoe. You being a sleepy little guy?
Yeah. I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Are you honk shoe sleepers or are you me sleepers?
I'm a me.
Chris, I feel Chris is a honk shoe.
I think Chris is a honk shoe too.
I'm a meds knock me out sleeper, so I really couldn't say.
We'll have to ask.
You don't have like an app that records you like when you talk in your sleep or anything?
Oh, for the love of God, no.
Those are incredible.
Yeah, I just don't want something recording me all night.
I had an ex who didn't believe that they talked in their sleep. So I was like, hey, just let's try this thing real quick.
The amount of comedy opportunities that have been missed by me not having a sleep talking app are large.
Yeah. Have you ever dealt with somebody who takes like sleep pills and like some of the things that they say in their sleep?
Mm-mm.
So my mom, when I was a teenager, she took sleeping pills and it made her like insanely loopy. She had like crazy dreams. There was this one night where I just hear her like wailing in her sleep. She's like, ah! God. Ah! Right? So I run upstairs and I go check on her and she's just laying in bed. And I'm like, no, Mom, are you okay? She gets up slowly, like fucking Dracula, right? Just like, she goes like, she looks at me and she goes, and then the deer died alone. And then went right back to sleep.
Holy shit.
That's a night terror. That's
Yeah.
not just a dream.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, the shit is crazy.
That is some medieval fuckery. is what that is.
My mom's kind of sleeping before she passed was she's that kind of sleeping.
Are you a honk shoer or are you a me?
I used to be a honk shoer.
Yeah?
And then I lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
Now I don't honk shoe anymore.
Hey, there you go.
I don't think I me either.
You go, puh.
Me. I go.
Okay, I have one more thread, real quick. The last one here. On the red eye to Philly tonight. Just landed at 1 a.m. and the guy beside me was asleep for most of the flight. The plane hit the ground, jolted him awake, and he exclaimed, "Obama!" I lost my shit on a plane.
Incredible. I legitimately think this is so funny to do. Just like fake people out. Like,
Obama!
I did this to a friend once, right? Where I was definitely not asleep, and they still tell the story like I was actually asleep. I haven't told them that like I was, not asleep at the time. But I was asleep, and they woke me up, and I was like, Mortal Kombat, and then I went back to sleep. And they still tell that story.
People love that.
Yeah, it's legitimately, it's gonna make somebody's life. I mean this seriously.
It will.
They will tell this story for decades if you find the right thing to say. What would be like the best thing to say?
I love the Obama.
Obama's pretty good.
Obama's a really good one.
It's been used now. So like you can't do Obama. You can't use Mortal Kombat. I think like. But if you do like Barack Obama.
What if you do like thanks Obama?
That would work.
Fuck Joe Biden. What would be a good one?
I don't know. I can't think of it. I like the Obama one. I think if anybody had never seen that before, then it would be funny for the first time.
Why don't you do the thing like 40-year-old virgin where he's like, Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
That would work.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, see?
No. Paul Rudd. No.
Jack Black.
Who's like a well-known, like a not very well-known, but well-known enough, like behind-the-scenes actor? Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Dead air.
There you go.
We're all just like thinking.
We're trying to
actually.
think
Can you, Chris? Can you cut back to the bread cam?
We've kind of demolished it.
It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this.
Good and swirly.
I'm gonna make this like look really nice.
You gotta flip your bread around there.
Flip your bread.
Just rotate that so the camera can see the inside of it.
The problem is like it's the shadows.
But.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're doing.
Yep.
I'm just.
So we're gonna play multiple choice here, folks. Do you think you guys can vamp for a couple of minutes while we get the next segment ready, or should we go to a commercial?
I think we can vamp. I legitimately think that we can vamp a little bit.
Can we stay on the bread cam and just
See,
watch
I
you dance to
can
the bread?
read. So
put it back on the bread.
Yeah.
Cam. Look at this.
So
wait. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. How beautiful this is. It's really not that beautiful. Pepperoni in there. Look at that. How beautiful that little piece of pepperoni is.
So here's my vamp.
Is that who I think it is?
Back in 2017 when
Hey Corbin, real quick.
Hold on.
Can you see the pepperoni on the screen? Is this the shot that you get?
You can't hear or see him yet. That's why you're vamping.
Right. That's why we're vamping. So my vamp is I'm going to read the letter that I wrote to the Skittles Corporation about how upset I was about the green Skittle flavor being green apple and not lime.
You are so I don't like.
I'm still upset about you changing the flavor of green from lime to green apple. I think it's a terrible flavor. I am always sad when I grab a green Skittle, I pop it in my mouth, and find green apple instead of lime. Green was my second favorite flavor. It was pleasant, not too strong, and citrusy. Now it's just harsh chemicals trying to taste too sweet of a sour apple. You can't have both sweet and sour in a Skittle. I mean, come on. It always turns out not even tasting close to what actual green apple would taste like. I'm tired of green apple. I want it back for good. Whoever says green apple is a good flavor is lying. and I sent that to Skittles back in October of 2017.
Cool.
That's my vamp.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, the bread fell.
Your bread fell.
It's okay. All right. Hi, everybody. We can cut back from the.
Are we done vamping?
I did make this beautiful bread tower that I was kind of like, when you stack rocks and stuff like that. It's very zen stacking bread.
Zen in the art of stacking bread?
Yeah. Look at. See if I can get it again.
All right, I think we're good on the vamping, y'all.
Incredible.
Everyone.
We got a guest.
We've got a guest on the show. Our first live remote guest, which is slightly terrifying, but it's going to be okay. Everybody say hello to Mr. Corbin David Alba.
Holy shit, Corbin.
Oh, we can't hear
Corbin.
Corbin.
We can't hear Corbin. Corbin, you are muted. Corbin is muted.
We cannot hear him.
I've never met Corbin before.
You haven't met Corbin?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Hi, Corbin.
That's Corbin.
I'm Nora.
He kind of sounds like this sometimes. Hey, everybody, you're Corbin. It's true, yeah. That's
It really sounds like that. I sound exactly like this.
You should listen to Corbin's show, Corbin versus the World. He's like,
I'm Corbin, and this is I'm around the world, everybody.
What? Oh, I hear it's very light. It's very low.
I'm sorry, I meant check 1 2.
It's very
still very low.
We're still very low. Can you turn up your mic?
Yeah. Let me try to testing 1 2. How am I coming in now?
It's
Better.
pretty
better,
light,
but still low.
Pretty low.
Okay. I'm jacking it. I'm jacking it to its fullest.
That's what
Can you
said.
The gain on the back of your mic, the top knob on the back of your mic, turn that up.
Turn that up.
This is great content.
This is really good content.
Just do it really slowly.
That.
Keep it going.
Check 1 2.
Keep going.
Good.
Check 1 2.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep
We
going.
fluffed.
All the way.
Fluffing.
Keep going.
Jacking it. We're at 5. We're at 6. We're at 7.
Hey,
There we go.
Yeah, that's a good noise.
Do you want it at the full 8?
Well,
Yeah.
keep it at 8 because you're gonna step away from the microphone a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. So this is our sound check that we're doing live. I love that. I love that for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
How are you, Corbin?
Guys, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It's been a really good day.
At least somebody's having a good day.
Yeah?
Corbin, tell me all about your good day.
So I had the day off. So it's basically like a good day by default. Like something has to happen to make it a bad day.
Okay.
And so I tried to be as proactive as possible with that by leaving as little to chance and not leaving my apartment for a majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I did get really bored, and I went to J. Crew, and I was perusing some work outfits because that's what you do for excitement in your mid-30s.
This is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is an American life right now. So I found a couple pieces that I enjoyed, and I asked the very nice sales clerk named Joey about their financing, because ever since I've become like a retail sales drone, I've learned all about the joys of financing. So she told me about it, and I was like, what the hell, Bernice, Joey, whatever the hell your name is, I'll go ahead and do your credit application. And so I got a J. Crew credit card for funsies and a couple pairs of pants in the mail. And then I came home and watched a shitload of baseball, and I watched the first 2 episodes of the new season of The Boys.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It does sound like a good day.
What's your credit limit on your J. Crew credit card?
My credit limit, they did not give me a credit limit.
It's unlimited.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited pants.
Well, they made sure to tell me that like there was like a MasterCard level that you could qualify for, and she was very like there was a lot of maternal pride when she told me that I did qualify for the MasterCard. So I may post that to my Instagram story as a humble brag.
I like that.
Incredible. Yeah, like you also saved that person I want you to feel better about this.
Right.
That person is not getting fired.
Exactly.
No, I know. I saved her stats for the week.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, she yeah, exactly.
You might have even saved the store for the week. Like,
right.
You know, you did some real good stuff there today.
And probably the interest rate that you're paying on those pants, you're probably like funding the entire district for the next month. So.
Like, can I can curse freely on this, right?
Oh.
Absolutely.
Dude, the interest rate on this is fucking out of control.
Okay, what do you have? What's your interest rate?
I'm gonna try to hold the there's a
30.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Bullshit. It's a 33% APR, and I knew that it was high because when she was talking about all the bennies to it, not once did she mention the interest rate, and I was like, oh, I know this is gonna be a big bullet up my ass.
Holy shit, dude.
But here's the thing, and this is what sold it to me. If you purchase through the credit line anything that you purchase, and for anyone that's watching right now that has never seen me in person, I'm not a large person.
Right. But the pants cost the same.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm. You know, this is basically to scale. But anyway, the important part is I can get my shirts. I can get anything altered for free. Anything like serviced and tailored for free.
That's fancy.
It is.
Why you have that 33%.
That's what you get
interest
from
rate.
So, folks, there are two reasons why Corbin is joining us on this show. For those of you who don't know, Corbin is our music director here at Loudspeaker. So one of the many hats that he wears is choosing the music that you hear on our radio stations. But also, Corbin has his own show called Corbin versus the World, which is coming back for a new season next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Loudspeaker. And we thought this would be a great time to have the first installment of Corbin's Corner.
Ooh.
Oh my God, you gave me a graphic and everything.
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's how we roll.
He spent so much time on it too. It didn't take 2 seconds to switch out the text.
No, it really didn't. It took a long time.
Shut the fuck up, Charles. So Corbin,
this took at least a lunch break's time.
Yeah, exactly. He had to export it from After Effects and everything.
You're right. I slaved on it for days. But Corbin, the story that I wanted you to relay, because we've mentioned it on the show here and there, but I really want to hear about your Josh Hutcherson story, and the reason for that will be revealed at the end of this. But the floor is yours, my friend. Please tell us, for those of you who have listened to Corbin versus the World in the past, we frequently say, fuck Josh Hutcherson, and here is why.
It's true. And technically, I very rarely would say fuck Josh Hutcherson. I merely program my robot to say fuck Josh Hutcherson.
Correct, yes.
You know, as a way to delegate outside tasks so that I could do more important things and say more important things. But anyway, Chris, you're basically having me give like my Batman origin story right now.
Correct.
This isn't like
Josh Hutcherson killed his parents in an alleyway after they went to the opera.
Right? And see, I had dibs on Josh Hutcherson since Bridge to Terabithia, so I think we might be mortal enemies on this. So we'll have to see.
So, well, okay, you both say fuck Josh Hutcherson, but in different
way.
Contexts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. We'd have beautiful short babies.
It's fascinating that you would bring up Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in fact very germane to the story. So, little bit of background about me. When I was in middle school, I'd say like sixth grade, 7th grade, I got the opportunity to go to this town. I lived in Iowa at the time.
Holy shit, I remember this story now. It has come back to me that you've told me this story before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're good. This is like I said, this is like prime prime Corbin lore. So if anyone's gonna listen to the show for the first time, I'm glad I'm laying the foundation.
This is a canon event for you.
This was like a whole canon. Like this is my canon vertebra.
Love
right
it.
here. So anyway, 6th or 7th grade, I get the opportunity to go to New York for this talent convention. It's a week-long talent convention for aspiring actors and models. I got hooked up with this tiny agency that was based in Des Moines, and they had the link there, so that's how I ended up there. Long story short, too late. It was like a big networking event. You did like a monologue, you did like a commercial read, a sitcom sample, blah 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 blah, and you're in front of all of these agents, all of these managers from like New York, from LA, from all these different markets. And so I ended up winning a couple awards as middle school actor me. I won 3rd runner-up preteen talent of the year.
Wow.
I got 1st place in the monologue competition because I didn't know how any of that shit worked. So like all these other kids were doing like monologues from plays and movies, and I was already getting into like stand up at the time, and so American Idol was huge, and I felt that I had a very good Simon Cowell impression at the time. And so I did like this like minute or two long riff on American Idol that I realize telling this story is it was actually kind of like a proto Corbin versus the World bit. But you know, I got to do my Simon impression and all that. So anyway, placing that, and I got hooked up with this management group from Los Angeles, and I began this phase of my life that lasted about a year and a half, 2 years, where I still lived in Iowa, but these managers would send me scripts in the mail. I went out to LA. Sidebar, I went to LA and got hooked up with an agency there. So the agency was, you know, sending my headshots and shit out, and I was getting scripts for like features from like Disney, like a lot of Disney shit, because obviously like middle school age. So long story short, abbreviated, I would fly out to LA for days at a time, and I would audition for TV shows. You know, there was an episode of Dexter, there was an episode of In Cold Blood. There was the first thing I ever auditioned for, I think it was a pilot. There were a few pilots, but I remember the first pilot was like a mockumentary where I was like this like precocious kid that was running for president, or thought he was running for president, and so like that was the premise of it. But you know, all these different things. But I also auditioned for a number of feature films such as, and now we're slowly but surely approaching the, you know, crux of this here. Mm-hmm. I auditioned for Role Models, which you guys might be familiar with. I auditioned for McLovin's part.
Never heard of it.
And
incredible. I remember that. Yes, I remember this. 100%.
With the LARPing, I could have been the fucking LARPing kid. If I had continued, there's like a greater than zero chance that I would have read for McLovin at some point. But
that's
anyway,
the dream.
That's great. So it wasn't Christopher Mintz-Plasse who was like my Pokemon Gary with all this. No. There were 4, and I didn't even realize it was 4 until I actually went and looked back at this motherfucker's IMDb, just to refresh myself for my like 2 minutes of hate tonight, which is like turning into a 10 minutes of hate. But it was, so let's see, it was Firehouse Dog, which was a Disney movie, which I didn't give a fuck about, you know, in retrospect. I don't give a, but there was Firehouse Dog, there was RV, which starred Robin Williams, and that was one I was I was really hyped about that one because I loved Robin Williams.
It was a great movie.
There was Journey to the Center of the Earth, starring Brendan Fraser.
And what's the fourth?
The fourth one was motherfucking Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, 4.
We live. Okay, if this is like an everything, everywhere, all at once multiverse situation, there is a very close universe where you want to fuck Corbin.
It's true. Where Corbin and also. It's also a universe where
I'm too busy on HBO right now fucking Rachel Sennett.
Right? Like, you would be like starring in like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a whole other generation loving Josh Hutcherson or hating. You know, wow. There's a very close universe where you were.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's weird.
Hey,
That's weird because that's 4. That would be brutal. 4 movies that you lose a part to him.
It would be so funny.
I didn't know
until
at the time. I didn't know for the longest time, and it wasn't until because like, you don't. I wasn't like that vindictive that I would like go back and I would see like, oh, well, who got the role before me. It was literally, it wasn't until Hunger Games was like a thing, like the Hunger Games movies were a thing, and I was seeing Josh Hutcherson all over the place. And I was, I was just like, well, that guy's close to my age, he probably did like some stuff back in the day. And then I don't think I ever looked it up, but it was just like, I read that he got the role that I auditioned for in RV. And I was like, oh, that son of a bitch.
Wait, was the first...
I saw Bridge to Terabithia and I was like, oh, that motherfucker.
Wait, was the first movie that you mentioned Zathura? Did you audition for Zathura too, or no?
I did not.
Okay. Because that was another one that he was in.
I just love that we live in a universe where like you could have been the star of the Hunger Games.
And also
my love.
We could be talking to Josh Hutcherson, host of Josh versus the World, who says, fuck Corbin David Albaugh.
The universe is just right there.
Michael Hutcherson.
Yes.
That universe is just right there.
Joshua Michael Hutcherson.
If you were in
God, I love him.
Absolute fucking cock ring.
If you were in SAG, would you use your middle name?
What's that?
If you were in SAG, would you use your middle name?
I didn't start using my middle name until the end of college because my friend Michael Philip Thomas, I didn't really like, I never worked with anyone who like 3-named it. And I was like, you know what? I've always thought that Corbin Albaugh was kind of unwieldy. There's not really like a normal syllable in there for people to cling to. So I feel like doing Corbin David Albaugh.
Wait, so your friend was Michael Philip Thomas?
Yes.
And he just he decided to go by the 3 names. Yet there's already a Philip Michael Thomas who at least was very popular in the 80s.
Right.
He didn't think that might be confusing.
It's like George Michael Bluth. And honestly,
I think MPT always wanted to do like more stage stuff anyway.
Right.
Yeah. He so Chris, actually, connection to the show, you actually know MPT because he was the voice for the CEO of Poom.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Chris, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So your 2 biggest collaborators at Loudspeaker, right? Corbin and I.
Yes.
We're both 3-namers. We're both. How does that make you feel? Like how does it feel?
Are you asking if it makes me feel inadequate, like I'm less of a man?
Yes. Does it? I need to know right now. You can use your middle name.
I think it was really the sourdough that made him feel like less of a man, not the middle name thing.
It really was the sourdough.
I'm gonna start bringing back the bit where I say a different middle name for you every single time.
There you go.
I think it's about time.
I like that.
Amazing, Corbin.
That is quite the origin story. And it does make sense that it is your Batman canon event.
In what I think in one of the first early episodes of Corbin versus the World, we had an idea for a robot sidekick whose name was Rico, and Corbin would program him to say certain phrases as a call and response. And I think the very first one that he said was "fuck Josh Hutcherson."
Incredible.
That's great.
I feel similarly, but differently.
Corbin,
that's why I feel it's marketable as a phrase, because people could take it either way.
Exactly.
Put it on their Stanleys, no matter what.
Corbin, what is Corbin versus the World? If you had to describe the show in an elevator to a stranger that you'll never see again.
Me.
You're forcing me to do something that I've been trying to do for years and still cannot do, which is force my show into an elevator pitch. But basically, my show is a fictional version of a radio show in which I play a elevated version of myself. I'm still me, but I'm more like a jazzed up pro wrestling version of me. And I've got this Pee-wee's Playhouse of sorts of characters in my radio show. I've got so Chris mentioned the robot sidekick, and so we lost the robot sidekick through plot happenstance, and he's been replaced with a rubber chicken co-host named Chico that I have some wonderful interplay with, and we had some drama last year, but it's all fixed up now. And Chris plays himself, and he does a wonderful job of doing it as Chris, my producer. And I play music. I play lots of music on the show. I'm a huge indie rock fan. I always have been. So initially, we kind of skew more toward the underground and undiscovered type artists. But over time, I've kind of gotten more. I've gotten more into doing music that's more thematically accurate to the show, things like that.
I took over the show once.
So case in point, the artists, some of the songs that I'll be playing on the show next week will be by artists that are a little bit more recognizable than ones that I've played in the past.
You got to add some Victor Jones to your Corbin versus the World. It's very thematic. He's a hater. He's a hater for no reason. He's such a big fat hater. Victor Jones is fantastic, and he's just being a hater.
Who is this Victor Jones?
Snap.
We'll send you a link.
I'll send you a link. You think he's more Gen Z than he is for millennials? He's not a millennial singer?
I think he's
He's a more Gen Z TikTok singer.
Yeah.
But
very
dance punk is his technical genre. And I went and saw him a couple weekends ago, and he was great. So
I futz with that.
Yeah.
The last time I took over Corbin's show,
my favorite genre.
Yeah, you should check it out. I think you would like it. Charles is just a hater.
Last time I took over Corbin's show, I played an hour worth of Japanese city pop.
Lovely.
And the time before that, I jumped in and played only Europop. So
that checks out. That seems to make sense for you.
It was Charles versus the World. It was pretty good.
Nice.
Well, it was Charles in charge.
Yeah, it's true.
We started off the show being this kind of microcosm of current events and things like that, and as it turns out, current events are pretty ridiculous. So we pivoted to doing an entirely fictional story, and because Corbin and I are the most creative people alive, we decided to pivot the story to be about building Loudspeaker. In the fictional world, the fictional Corbin has now taken over the station as a whole and is sort of melding it into his image.
Now, actually, this is a great segue. This is a perfect segue. And I'm going to put Corbin on the spot here, like I always do with these. Corbin, can you, in the real human world...
Not Corbin versus the World.
Not the Corbin versus the world. In the real human world.
Okay.
What is Loudspeaker? What is a Loudspeaker all about? What do we do? Tell us.
Hot seat.
we create super happy fun times through the miracle of online radio. That's what we do, Charles.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Very good one.
Yeah.
Very good one.
Yeah. And would you believe it if that was totally off the cuff? All you had to do was like point the gun at me, like Fallout VAT style, and that's what I come up.
Yeah,
with.
there was like I pulled up VATS and there was like a 90% over your like torso.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
and luckily for me, I have the mysterious stranger perk, so I was just like, nah, bitch, I got this.
how many? You should have like the super fan one where it's like the weird guy who follows you around. You know that guy? I've been replaying Starfield, and he's also in that game because he's in like all of the Bethesda games, and he's just like, "Hello, it's nice to see you. I'm your biggest fan," and I'm like, "I am going to murder you the moment I have a chance." I'll send you a video. But yeah, okay, loudspeaker. Like, tell us all about loudspeaker.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Where do you find us?
Well, we are creating as much content, trying to create as much content as possible to entertain people. And we want it to be fun. We want it to be zany. And I'm going to admit in this moment with a gun on me, I don't watch the live show. And I'm sorry that I don't do that. But I think
I'm wounded.
Fucking
the stuff that you do on the live show is the sort of stuff that we're trying to do more of. And we encourage anyone who's listening, if they've got a fun idea for a show or a contribution, to absolutely drop a line, because we want this to be a space where people can have fun,
right,
and come up with fun characters and play fun music and
build community.
Corbin didn't see the lower third.
No, we didn't.
That was delightful, Chris. Thank you. You're yeah. Do you see it now, Corbin?
Doesn't watch the show.
Yeah. So Corbin's absolutely right. So like we have the space here in Northern Colorado that you can use for your own productions or something on loudspeaker yourself if you're interested. However, if you're around the world and you have a cool idea, like we can help support you in building that idea into a reality. We have the skills to pay the bills, as it were.
Like Corbin's not here in Colorado and he's still on the show. So check it out.
Yeah, it's like you're in the same room.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. And I love sharing space with you guys. And I would love to
sharing space
to make more space in my Wednesdays for all of you.
We're sharing space with you right now.
Yeah, we're holding that space for you.
Yeah, we're
puppet master that he is.
I wouldn't have picked my nails today. Wicked bit.
Well, Corbin, thank you so much for joining us. The whole reason that I wanted to talk about Josh Hutcherson, in addition to
be on the show,
in addition to to plugging Corbin versus the World, which is Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on loudspeaker, is because I saw, and you're free to hang out if you want to, Corbin, or if you want to do something else with the rest of your night, go for it. But we're pivoting to the first installment of Taking Chris's Virginity. So the idea of this segment is that this is me doing something for the first time, and as our first segment here, for the first time, I watched all of the Hunger Games movies.
Incredible.
That sounds depressing.
Incredible.
You said,
Nora.
but not the sequels, right? Or prequels?
I have not watched the prequel that is out yet.
Okay.
But I did watch all 4 of the like main line movies. And the reason I arrived at Fuck Josh Hutcherson, other than the obvious, is, oh my God, is he terrible in these movies? This fucking guy just like, he's just this like degenerate, sad gomber that just like sulks around because some girl that he had a crush on when he was a kid, like, really doesn't want anything to do with him.
Hey,
that's his whole role, and all he does is look sad.
You want to know something he can do that you can't, though? He can bake bread.
It's true. Get fucked.
Get wrecked.
Get fucked.
The co-op, Chris.
It's okay, Chris.
Sorry. I saw the opportunity. I had to take it.
Amazing. Yeah,
gotta stand up for my man.
It's young adult fiction. It's not like the books are basically the same.
Young adults.
And you know what?
I'm
when
sorry,
you're 16, a sad boy is really cute. A sad boy. Mm-hmm.
Is it the amount of time?
It's better than an angry boy.
The amount of time people spend asking about, looking for, or talking about this fucking chode muffin is ridiculous. Like, look at this.
Peter Malark.
Half the show is just people talking about him.
Peter Strong.
Strength. Peter Malark.
Peter.
Peter. I'll tell you what, Peter.
He sits pretty in a chair. Sits pretty in a chair.
Oh my God, Peter. Oh my God, Peter. Peter. Oh, that's Nightlock, Peter. Peter.
Peter Malark. Peter, give me some details.
Why does everyone give such a shit about this fucking guy? I don't get it.
Because he's associated with Katniss.
Peter.
Peter Malark.
Peter.
But like,
sorry, you have to pause it. We're hearing the names so much that they all sound that they're doing like a really bad Lois impression from Family Guy.
That's what the movie sounds like, Charles. It has nothing to do with the speed of the cuts. That's just what it is.
Peter.
4 movies of people just going Peter.
AI to make Frontier Psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more.
Come on, Peter.
How's Peter?
I was really disappointed he didn't die.
I was so disappointed he didn't die like several different times.
In the book, he gets his leg chopped off.
Any of the Hunger Games movies all the way through out of spite.
Peter was left behind.
Peter.
Oh, Peter. He left Peter.
Mr. Peter Malark. Peter. I believe you, Peter Malark.
What the hell? What am I missing? Why is he so
Peter.
important? I thought the story was about Katniss, and it is, but it's all about Katniss like feeling bad about this fucking loser that she then, spoiler alert, decides to marry at the end for no reason.
Well, she had 2 bad options. She had
There's only two men in the country.
Yeah, she says, "What's his face Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth, and Josh Hutcherson." She had to choose the sad one and not the angry one.
The Hemsworth guy killed her sister, so I can understand not going with the sexy option.
She had to choose the sad, not the
She
not the
could have
angry.
just been single.
Yeah, not in a YA book.
Chris, I know I kind of mentioned this. Have you guys seen the newest movie? Corbin, have you seen the newest Hunger Games movie?
Mm-mm. I've sworn off of them.
Again, I don't watch anything Hunger Games related, just on the off chance that he's gonna wander into the frame and then
okay,
he's taken enough from you.
Kill Bill music starts playing and then like I wake up covered in blood. I don't want that.
Right.
He is not in the most recent movie. He apparently is going to be in the newest one that's coming out here soon.
God damn it.
However, no, let me fucking finish. Damn it. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Holy shit.
I love you. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. It's a musical.
No.
It's a musical. I'm not kidding you. The movie, it is a musical.
So this next one is the Battle of Snakes and Songbirds, right?
Yes.
And it is the story of President Snow.
Yes.
And how he was a game maker and then how he became President Snow. But it's a musical?
It is the movie is a musical.
So Corbin, you haven't watched the movies for fear of the stigmata of Hutcherson, which I understand, but like,
yeah.
What, like, are you familiar with the story? Have you read the books?
I mean, I know it's dystopia. It's like a battle royale. They send the kids to all do the battle royale thing because reasons. And at a certain point in the battle royale, they're like, hey, what if instead of us killing each other for no reason, we fought back against the people who were telling us to kill us, and then they fight back?
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
right. All I know. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically it.
Suzanne Collins wrote it because that's where she saw the world going, and she only writes books when things are politically bad in the world.
And well, she's got plenty to choose from. And I guess I should have opened by saying I liked the story. I think there were good aspects of the movies and probably good aspects of the books, though I haven't read them. My whole thing was you couldn't go 2 minutes without asking where fucking Josh Hutcherson was. And every time that happened, and as you can see from the clip, there were many, I just wanted to die.
That's so fair. The books, honestly, as an adult now, I just hate listening to kids kill each other. So I don't read the books anymore. I was planning on reading the Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds, but I'm I'm living this.
Right.
I don't need to read it.
It's always between 11 and 18, right? Mm-hmm. That's the killing age.
Kids. They're kids.
It was the same thing with The Long Walk, which came out recently, and a much better film, by the way.
That's
was good. I think it's just I don't know, when it comes to young adult lit, because what was it before that? I mean, the Harry Potter series was the thing that had the youth grip before that. And I mean, death happened, but death was, kids didn't get shot in Harry Potter, So
honestly, it would have been better.
Boozy, and then the kid was dead.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, it went Harry Potter Twilight.
It was Lord of the Flies, visceral level to it, which, when you're edgy middle schooler, you're oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
I did like reading it in middle school.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Because I read it in middle school, and they were great when I read it then, but it's definitely for middle schoolers.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just very basic, which is not a bad thing, right? It's not very deep necessarily, but there's a lot of people who find a lot of value in that, and they still really enjoy those stories.
There are some solid themes in there, and talking about totalitarianism and how how they manipulate by people by essentially promising them hope,
right?
Is interesting. But I also think that other stories have done it much better and didn't have crybaby bitch little Hutcherson walking around every couple of minutes about how sad he is.
Right. But do you feel at your age you should start watching these movies? Do you think they're made for you?
They're definitely not made for me, but I do want to remind you, Charles, that this whole thing of Chris watches things for the first time was your idea, and you wanted to start with Twilight.
Which is so exciting.
I also need to lose my Twilight virginity. I'm pretty excited about that.
I am so excited for both of you seeing the Twilight movies.
I'm not going to read the books.
No.
I will absolutely enjoy the movies.
We are going to watch each of the movies one to one, and then get to the 2-part finale. It's going to be incredible. I am
Corbin, do you see what I have to deal with here?
Yeah, I was about to say, I will not be participating in any of this. My plan is to I'm gonna fucking Kramer into these chats on random occasions to let you guys know, if my cauliflower bake went well or
hell yeah,
like that.
That sounds good. Or how well you did on making sourdough.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that, though.
It's quite difficult, let me tell you.
Don't do it, Corbin. Don't do it. It is the absolute worst. I have a whole...
I believe it. I've worked in enough kitchens to know, there are some kitchen tasks where I'm this is fun and holistic and zen and cleansing. There are other kitchen tasks where I'm nope, I will pay people to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I'm going to send you something. I know we're not going to, you don't want to watch that. I do have a movie that I think we all should watch together. It's on
Is it Spice World? Because I've seen it.
No. Chris, I just sent it over to you for the trailer. It's a movie called By Design. Have you guys heard of this movie? It's Juliette Lewis, right? Yellow Jackets.
I'm into that. Juliette Lewis is awesome.
So the whole premise, right? She and a chair swap bodies.
Oh, I've heard of this.
So it's a Freaky Friday with her and a chair. And the people in her life like the chair version of her better than her.
I want to watch
Is this a comedy?
I honestly do not know after watching the trailer. The trailer is insane.
It sounds like a Mad Libs A24 movie.
It looks like that's exactly what it looks like.
Yep.
And there is what I think is a sex scene with a guy and the chair.
Delightful.
All right, we're gonna have to watch that.
On that note,
It reminds me, this will be the last thing I say, and then I'll vanish into the night because I unfortunately have to be up early for work tomorrow, and I hate that. But that reminds me heavily of the South Park gag where Rob Schneider was a million things, and in one of them, Rob Schneider was a stapler.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm glad that in 2026 we've,
we bring it back.
is imitating art, and people have taken inspiration from that.
It's like H. John Benjamin playing the can of creamed corn in Wet Hot American Summer.
Yes.
Which I love. I love that so much. I showed my family Wet Hot American Summer, and they thought it was the funniest movie in the universe.
It's so good. It's such a good movie, and like every single time I bring it up, people get turned off by the title. Like it is such a hard movie to like get people like invested in because the title is just Wet Hot American Summer.
You've got to lead with the cream corn.
The cast is to die for too. It's just such an incredible cast. They're so funny.
Well, Corbin, thank you so much for joining us for this first Corbin's Corner. Where can people find you online and stuff?
They can find me on the deep web, but they can also find me on Instagram at Corbin vs the World. That's pretty much my only social media presence at the moment. And obviously, you can listen to my show at loudspeaker.org/Corbin versus the World. And you can also listen to it on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And pretty pleased with Sugar on Top. If you have got nothing going on next Tuesday at 9 p.m., 8 p.m., whenever the hell Chris was saying the times are, you should listen to my show because it's really good. And we're going to do lots more shows just like it this summer, this summer, and I'll probably be hanging out here on the live show with you guys too. So,
Hell yeah, baby.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Corbin. Have a wonderful night. We love you. We miss you.
My love in an alternate universe. Bye.
Good to meet, hang out, see all of you again, as the case may be. I leave you all to your Wednesday.
Good night. Good evening. Good luck, Corbin.
And tune in next Tuesday.
So loudspeaker, we're here. We're gonna jump into like the last little bit because I think this is like the coolest shit. Chris showed me this earlier today. I didn't realize that there was an update. But we have recently updated loudspeaker with a lot of really new cool things, and I want to like spend some time with Chris to like go over the redesign, go over like the cool tools that you have built behind the scenes, because that shit is awesome, Chris. I'm so excited to talk about this. So yeah, like let's start from like broad strokes. Like what the fuck did you do?
So I have spent off and on the last couple of years building some tools for loudspeaker. Now I'm going to do my best for this not to feel like it's inside baseball. But basically we do things very differently than pretty much any streamer does or any radio station does or any podcast company does. And the reason for that is because we do a mix of all of those things. And there are great tools out there for podcasters. There are great tools out there for streamers. There are great tools out there for radio stations, but none that really work for what we do all in one place. So I built it.
Right. So, and like beforehand, it was very piecemeal with all of these different like disparate tools that we had to use, whether it's podcast hosting or like the music radio side of things. You know, it just was very difficult across the board to get it all working together. Chris made it work, so but
when you went to loudspeaker.org before, it actually loaded up like 5 different systems or data from 5 different systems and tried to present them in a way that sort of made sense to the viewer or the listener. Now we have our own homegrown thing, just kind of checking everything out. So all of our shows are here, all of the back archives. We have over the last 8 years, and we are coming up on our 8-year anniversary here on May 1st.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday.
Almost old enough to drink.
Yeah, we have produced so much material that it's hard to like, you know, kind of wrap your arms around it all. But now all of the archives are online. You can search for things. You can find not only people, but you can find like who appeared in everything. So like, for example, if I search for Nora, there's Nora, but there's also the shows that Nora is in, and also individual appearances on every episode.
Look at that. It's me.
So like if we click on an episode, you see everybody's photos there. You can see Mandy, RIP. We miss you, Mandy. All of this stuff is available. And if you really want to, you know, click on a lot of things, click on Charles's bio, because holy shit.
He's got a lot of clicks to make.
So many clicks for Charles. But yeah, the whole idea is that this is our thing. This is our platform. And I do have kind of grandiose plans of opening it up to other creators at a certain point. But yeah, the whole idea is it's fast, it's robust, it's something that we own, which is harder than you would think it would be, because you know, so many of these platforms, like if you host your podcast with Spotify, or, you know, some of these other ones, I'm not going to name any specific ones, but all of them work the same way, in which they host your content for you and they distribute it, which is great, but it only works for as long as you keep paying them.
Right.
And one of the things that Charles and I felt really strongly about when we started Loudspeaker was that we want this stuff to be available essentially forever. Like whether I'm still here, whether Charles is still here, and I don't mean in the mortal coil sense, I just mean in general. You know, we want to have a place where our stuff lives, and now we have full control over how all of that works. And this one platform is going to power everything we do, not only the website, but our mobile app, which is next on the list in terms of updates. But like, you can see the episodes that are most popular right now. For some reason, people really are rediscovering the weird, which is fun.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I need to finish the update to the game. There's people still following us on Itch, and I'm like, oh no.
And you can see all of our live streams here. You'll be able to look at past playlists to see stuff that we've played. You'll be able to favorite music or episodes. So if you want to go back to something you heard before, you'll be able to track all of that stuff. And all of this stuff, just like before, is free. No subscription, no money, no weird advertising. I mean, we do want to generate revenue, but we don't want to do it by holding our material, our programming hostage. So yeah, check out loudspeaker.org. It's really, really good now, and it's getting better. We'll have video on it as well, so you'll be able to go back and check out like all of our video episodes. And all of that stuff. And we'll be able to do this independent of YouTube, independent of Spotify. If there's stuff that other platforms don't want us to put up, well, guess what? We can still publish it because we are independent.
That is amazing. Great job, Chris. Thank you for doing that and like taking the time to put that all together, because I know that did not take a short amount of time.
Like we've been talking about the tool that you have built for years now. You were just like, yeah, it took, like a few months. And I was like, dude, this has been years that we've been doing this. But it's just like, Chris is absolutely right? Like these platforms only, like, you are beholden to the whatever podcast platform that you use until, there's always a worry that like they'll up the costs. If you miss a payment, your files can get deleted. There's a lot of examples from my past where like episodes just disappeared because like it didn't fit their platform guidelines and they wouldn't let you know, or they were like archiving older episodes so they wouldn't show up in like Spotify and stuff like that. There's a lot of like examples of just like weirdness within the space, and like having a tool that we can control a lot of that is absolutely incredible. So like, dude, like I hope you understand like the things that you built are like really freaking awesome, and like Loudspeaker obviously would not exist without you. Like Loudspeaker is your, like, obviously it's all of our baby, but it's your baby. Like you built this.
You're putting the work in, and it wouldn't exist without all your labor. I mean, thank you, Chris.
Thank you, guys. I'm not particularly fond of taking credit for things. I want the work to speak for itself. And I truly believe that what we're building and what we're making and the things we're creating are special. And I also truly believe in this age of big tech companies owning all of your stuff, and you take one too many videos and Apple wants to charge you for more iCloud data, or there's all of these sorts of things even outside the podcasting space where you don't own it, you rent it. And these companies want you to rent stuff forever and not own anything. You buy a movie on Amazon and it's not actually yours. You're leasing it, and they can still take it away from you anytime they want. Same with games on Steam. Maybe they'll be there after you buy them. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll disappear. And we have had instances where, past companies that we have used have jacked up our rates for no discernible reason.
Or gone from a free model to a paid model, and you had no choice but to pay.
And they know that they have you over a barrel because you're stuck. If you want to keep doing what you're doing, you have to accede to their wishes, and we don't anymore. Our goal is to be completely self-sufficient, not only financially but from the infrastructure side. So it's really, really important as a creator of any stripe to own your material, own your data, own your content. Don't be beholden to a tech giant whose whims can and do change whenever they want for whatever business reasons they decide. It's not democratic. It's not conducive to creativity. It's just not. And, thankfully I write software for a living. So this wasn't like a huge thing to, put on oneself, and not everybody can do that. But, there are platforms out there that are like ours, that are doing things themselves. And those are the ones I believe are worth your support.
Yeah. And like, I'm like back to the pitch of Loudspeaker, right? Like, we want a world that's not run by the 3 different companies, right? We don't need Apple, Amazon, Spotify, right? Things like this, tools like this that are like helping small businesses succeed outside of that ecosystem is huge. And it's very important to support things. Like, obviously, like, support Loudspeaker, but like support businesses who are doing things like this in general. And I know obviously it's kind of harder to do that financially right now for a lot of people, but even just like supporting
by listening
to things, not even just us, but just in general.
By watching, streams.
Yeah.
Any of the podcasts that we have, any of the live shows, we have 5 music stations, soon to be 6. So any of those, that you listening and just being here is support. And like, there are ways to support that are not financial, and that's one of those ways. Liking, sharing, subscribing, making sure that you are like
keep
you
going.
Are like you want to be on the platform, you want to be on like Twitch, you want to I don't even know. Like, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like,
I know
comment,
one
subscribe,
platform.
like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, Twitch, all of our platforms that we're on. But the more that you engage with us, you don't have to pay us. The more you engage, the more stuff we're able to do.
Sharing is free. Liking is free. telling someone about this show or one of the many other shows we do, like Corbin versus the World. Telling someone about that is free. Help us, grow and be part of what we're doing, because it takes a village to, make things that people want.
Yeah. All right, folks. That's it for the week.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We'll be back next week, next Wednesday. I love you so much. Thanks so much for dealing with us this week. I'm so sorry for yelling at you. However,
we have
to
so
be
many
fair,
things to say.
To be fair,
aggro, Charles.
I was just like, this has been like 5 times.
I did interrupt a lot.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sometimes I need to be reminded.
And I need to say, like, I'm going to throat chop you if you interrupt me again. However, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for checking out the show. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday, as long as I'm not in the hospital. As always, I am your fantastic host, Charles Joseph Kelly.
I'm Nora.
And I'm Chris.
And we had Corbin David Alba on the show with us. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you. I love you.
Go to loudspeaker.org.
Or don't.
This is Loudspeaker.